Hi, my name is Terry Farmer. I'm a teacher in Jefferson County Public Schools in Louisville, Kentucky. I am currently teaching first grade. I've been teaching first grade for the last 5 years, and prior to that, I spent 20 years in kindergarten. So this is my 25th school year, and of course, I like the little ones. We use technology. I do workshop model in my classroom. So I spend a lot of time small group teaching where my kids are out in stations. I have literacy stations in the morning and I have math stations in the afternoon. And we have, of course, a technology station for both literacy and math. So our school uses different software programs that adapt to the kids' needs and their next step. So it differentiates to the child's needs. One is called Lexia in the morning, and we use Math Seeds in the afternoon, and we've just enrolled in Freckles. So that's something new that we're going to try. As far as the devices, JCPS is looking to go 1-to-1, which is one device per every kid. Not sure that that's appropriate at my grade level, even though the goal of the school is to purchase devices for everyone. I have about 12 iPads and 4 laptops currently. Most of that is put in a station, which is a group of 6 that will go there and log into the same program. But I also have about 11 iPads that I can put in other stations. So when they complete something such as word work, they can go in and work on their spelling word games and other software that I've found. Prior to that, last year, my school I only had up until then the typical 4 to 5 desktops for every student. And again, I use them mostly in stations. I do use them also as interventions in the morning. So in lieu of doing their worksheet in the morning or whatever I've assigned for the morning work, which is usually review and practice, I have them go over and get on our literacy software and our math software. Like I said, it adapts to their needs, so it gives them a time to do some intervention time or supplemental time when we call them, of course, our tier 3 kids and our tier 2 kids. And depending upon their need is how much extra time. One of our biggest interventions is technology because it is something that adapts to them and it is 1-to-1 while the teacher is, or while I'm doing something else. I think the biggest challenge we face prior to this year was probably devices and the money to spend. I also have a document camera as well as a projector and a smart board. The smart board is up in the years and it's slowly dying. Our goal is to get some new touch screens that look more like a large screen TV. We're blessed to have a very, very strong PTA that raises a lot of money each year. I'm in a high achieving school, 3rd in the district, and because of that, we don't receive Title I funds. So we really rely on our PTA staff to help us purchase new technology. We also I also have an amplification system that I wear around my neck all day, and it goes out to 4 speakers in the 4 corners of the room. So that, of course, helps with student engagement. I rarely teach whole group, but when we are doing whole group activities, it does help me not have to strain my voice, as well as them hear my voice in all areas of the classroom, whether they're sitting close to me or at a distance. So the challenges, I guess, in the past have been not enough devices. But then last year, like I said, I was given 4 laptops and 12 iPads. Then my challenge was what to do with them and how to get a first grader to be able to use them independently. Each grade level voted on whether having a Chromebook or an iPad. My group chose iPads because we just felt like an iPad was easier to move about the room with. It was easier to put into a station. Go over into a corner and listen to a book on the iPad on a pillow. It was more portable and user-friendly for little hands. But all other grade levels, even including kindergarten, all voted to get additional Chromebooks. The iPads cost more, so we got less devices, but the Chromebooks, like I said, they're trying to get to that one-to-one. We just felt like the iPads were more appropriate for the age of our kids, the portability of moving it around into a station, because like I said, we don't do very much whole group instruction. And again, the computer lab teacher does teach them keyboarding skills and how to log in and their passwords and things like that. It is the beginning of the year, so I'm spending a lot of time teaching the kids to log in. They're struggling. How to use the mouse when it runs off to the edge of the mouse pad, how to pick it back up and keep going with it. So, sometimes their developmental skills aren't really there with some of the keyboarding and the technology, but that's probably the only struggles we have. Other than that, it's really been a blessing to get reports back on the software we use. And like I said, it differentiates to that child's needs and their level. So it assures to me that at some point in the day when they're in the technology station, I know that they are getting what's best for them and not being slowed down or challenged too much, because like I said, the programs adapt to their skill level. Thank you for listening.